Behind me is another tragedy on South Australia's roads, this time on the Lincoln Highway, where a two-vehicle accident has sadly turned fatal. Tarpaulins cover two Toyotas, only in part masking the horror that claimed two more lives on our roads. Disturbing scenes on a Port Augusta street, this time near Spencer Junction on Daniel Terrace. For her entire life, she carried out her duties to the monarchy and was wholly devoted to her people. Queen Elizabeth II passed away on Wednesday at Balmoral at the age of 96, following a reign of 70 years, and the world is in shock. Flags are now at half-mast, and the state government announced condolence books are available for the public to sign. Around the Spencer Gulf, the mayors paid tribute to a remarkable woman.
It's sad that she's passed, but she lived a good life, 96, and she was a great leader, not only for the UK, assisting Australia, but the whole world. Very strong woman, and I'm sure everybody's very proud of her and the royal family.
Maddie, the SES has responded to over 110 calls for help after yesterday's storm roared into town. The sheer force of rain and hail has been described as unimaginable by locals, who are now left to pick up the pieces. It was a storm like no other. Torrential rain, hail, thunder and lightning cascaded onto Port Augusta just before 4 p.m. on Wednesday. The local cinema out of action after a waterfall of rain poured in and damaged the screen. But owner Michelle Coles says she's one of the lucky ones.
Look, I feel lucky. My roof hasn't caved in like everybody else's has. There's so many people who've got so much damage here in Port Augusta. It's just, I know the town will pull together and I know that we're okay, so that's the most important thing. It's just a road to recovery now and try and get it repaired.
The Hawks' performance so far has been very strong. Their next pre-season game is in Roxby Downs, and after that, a few more interclubs before the season kicks off on April 15th. For Port fans, there's a player everyone is talking about, Connor Rosie.
She's launched that. That's out of here.
The 23-year-old Port Augusta lad is performing strongly at pre-season, with trial games underway this week.
We're starting to taper off running a little bit, which is always a nice change. And it's pretty warm this time of the year, so really looking forward to getting back into some match play and some proper games soon.
It's been wonderful so far. It's not often that we get to come and play these parts of the country, so each time we come here, it's always something new. It's always super cool, so yeah, we're glad to be here.
As debate over Australia Day rages, these Indigenous kids at the Port Augusta Youth Centre see January 26th as a day of recognition of their culture.
I think it's about like Aboriginal land and culture, and and they celebrate it.
Australia Day is to celebrate all different cultures, and to some that are Survival Day and Invasion Day.
I'm glad to be Indigenous and it's a free country.
Over 4,000 people have now visited the Royal Mitchell Pool, proving it's one of the most popular places in Port Augusta. As you can see behind me, the major crash investigators are now here at the crash site. Of course, it is early days into their investigation, so we can expect more details as they come to hand. But Maddie, there is something seriously dangerous on South Australia's roads in 2023. Back to you.